Ooh, lower the GC8. Huh. I don't know. This is kind of a touchy subject. I mean, it looks pretty good the way it is right now. However, I think there is a little bit more performance gain to be had. I'm not going to slam the car on its nuts. That's not what I do. Before we get started, head over to the CommuSpeed YouTube channel and give them a subscribe. They've got some really cool stuff over there. Crazy stuff out of Japan. Wheel reviews, you name it. It's badass. That's why I keep going there, man. They keep me hooked up with only the freshest JDM. So what I want to focus on today is actually the front. Look at that gap. That's too much gap in the front. I don't think we actually need that. But when you look in the back, so let's start off with our measuring stick. Nope, not there. Let's go up here. You know what? Let's get measuring tape instead. With measuring tape it's much, much better. Okay, so now we've got almost 3 centimeters of clearance. Almost. So I would say this one is, it's about right. Right under 3 centimeters. About 2.8 centimeters. So lowering the car, thanks to the fact it's on BC Racing coilovers. BC Racing makes some good stuff. I don't have the tool, but what I do have is this. I actually picked this up from Home Depot. It's not the right way to do this, but it does work. The tools that I had that came with the BC Racing coilovers, because all sets come with the tools, I lost them. Alright, so let's take a look under here and see what we're actually working with. Now, one thing you'll notice about this is this beautiful gyro disc rotor, but we're not working on that today. What we are working on is this BC Racing coilover. Beautiful, isn't it? Now, the nice thing about this is you see these locking rings? It's great, really. We're going to loosen this one up, and then we're going to use this one to turn this cylinder down into the perch. That way it doesn't mess up the spring rate. Yeah. However, I'm willing to bet that you already knew that, because you guys know everything. No. Sorry, that was rude. I'm willing to bet you know that because there's so many videos out there showing you how to lower BC Racing coilovers. This is nothing new, but we're gonna have fun. Well, that was oddly loose. Alright, so what I'm doing here is I'm basically loosening up this collar nut, and we're going to mark out how far we want to drop it. Let's see, we want to do about 1 centimeter. See how I'm doing this here? We're going to set the collar to how far we actually want to drop it. That way we don't have to make any marks or anything like that. Alright, so there we go. That's 1 centimeter. Now, because I'm not using the right tool, I'm probably going to hurt myself. Just going to let you guys know this is kind of stupid. It actually turns surprisingly well. The ones in the rear were a lot harder to adjust for some reason. Probably because the threads were all fucked up. But these are surprisingly simple. You know what? I might even be able to just grab this bitch and turn it. Oh, look at that. Now that's efficient right there. I think we're there, ladies and gentlemen. Yep. So now I'm starting to mess with the perch settings. Alright. Now let's go ahead and tighten this down where it's nice and snug. You don't want to go too crazy with it, but you definitely want it on there strong. Alright, that's it. That literally took me 3 minutes to drop that thing down 1 centimeter. That's like super, super fast. It took me more time to get the car up in the air and get the wheel off than it did to actually lower the coilover. And I think that's what people like about BC racing. Think about this from a racing application aspect. You're out on the track, you're like, oh, it's not digging in enough, or I need a little bit more clearance because I'm bottoming out, or whatever the situation is. You could essentially raise and lower this thing in the pits in a matter of minutes. Good job, BC. So while I'm playing with my nuts here, I just want to tell you guys thank you for watching. And now for the moment we've all been waiting for. Oh yeah, see, that looks much, much better now. 1 centimeter, man, made the world of difference. Basically, you want to be able to fit 1 finger in there. 1 makes it tight, and if it's tight, it's right. 2 for the goose, and the goose is loose. Now, before we sign off here, I just want to say 2 things. First of all, the YouTube memberships. I haven't really talked about this on video, and 2 of you guys already signed up, man. Thank you very much. Those 2 guys, like, just, they saw it, they took it upon themselves, and they went out of their way to support me, and I'm speechless. Like, that's really cool. Basically, what that's going to do is allow my channel to have more revenue so I can build more stuff. You see a lot of the other channels, they've got a lot more revenue than I do as far as their YouTube stuff goes, and they're able to do some crazy stuff. That's kind of the thing that's holding me back, and I was really happy when YouTube did that membership thing. So if you guys want to chip in $5 a month, that would be great. If not, it's cool. Please just keep watching. But for those of you that go the extra mile, I bow to you, sir. Oh, so it's the end of the video. You know what that means. It's product giveaway time. These are Kicks wheel spacers, hub-centric 5x1 14, 20 mil. I used these on the GC8. They were great, super strong, come with extendo studs and everything. So, the way we're gonna play it this time, if you guys want to win, what I need you to do is take a picture of your car, hashtag it Boostaholics, tag me, my Instagram profile, Michael_Berenis, in the picture description, okay? Put that on your Instagram. If you don't have Instagram, I'm sorry, you can't play. Then come back to the YouTube video and comment the URL where I can see this photo, okay? I'm gonna go through the photos and I'm gonna pick out whose car would actually deserve this $200 set of super cool JDM wheel spacers. These are the best ones on the market. When I find a car, I'll pick one within like a week or 2, and I'll send them to you for free, just as I have the fog lights, the steering wheel, so on and so forth. This is working out real well. I've actually got some vendors that are gonna send me some products to give to you guys soon in the future, and that was my goal. So it's working. All right, keep it going, guys. Don't let it fail. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Later, skater.